Good morning students. Today in this video we are going to solve sum number 10 of journal. Regarding sum number 10, I would like to inform you that this sum is pertaining to asset. Maximum transaction, or you can say all transactions given in this sum is about asset. Now assets we know: land, building, furniture, machinery, etc. When we are buying such assets accounts are debited because these are real accounts. Asset comes in according to the rule of real account, debit what comes in. Okay, and suppose you are selling particular asset, it will be credited because your effect will be asset is going out, right? Suppose an old furniture you are selling out, so furniture account will be credited because furniture is going out, right? So applying all the rules, we will be doing the sum transaction of asset. Now most important point in this particular sum you will have to keep in mind is that here, while buying any asset, suppose you are buying a machinery of rupees 20,000 and you are paying rupees 1,000 for its wages. That machinery, whatever place you are purchasing it from, that place to our premises, our building, you are bringing that and you are paying 1,000 for wages, right? So that wages will be added to the cost of machinery. So I want to tell you here this, that if any capital expenditure, any expenditure is done for the purpose of asset, that expenditure is considered as capital expenditure. Which expenditure? Capital expenditure, and it is added to the cost of asset. So here in our example, we are buying machinery of 20,000 and paying 1,000 for wages. We will record it like we are buying machinery of 21,000. Okay, so wages 1,000 will not be separately recorded because this wages is paid for what? Asset. So whatever is the net price, the net cost of asset, we will record transaction at that value. Okay, let us see the example, let us see the sum, and one by one we will try to understand and record the sum. Sum transaction number 1. Journal entries for the journal entries for the following transaction in the books of Lakshman Chandera, Sri Lakshman Chandera. First transaction says a machine purchased by check rupees 20,000 and paid machine installation rupees 500 in cash. Buying machinery of 20,000 and paying rupees 500 for its installation. So total cost of machinery is 20,500. Machinery account, machinery comes in, but what price? 20,500. Okay, against that 20,000 we have paid by check, so bank balance will go down, will decrease, or you can say bank is the giver. How much? 20,000, and 500 cash goes out because installation expenses are paid in cash. So finally three accounts will be affected here. One, machinery account by 20,500, second bank account by 20,000, and third cash account by 500. So here the entry is machine account debit 20,500. It includes both rupees 20,000, the basic cost price of machinery, and 500 which is paid for installation expense. Installation expense separately will not be recorded, right? To bank account 20,000 because check is given of 20,000, and to cash account 500 because cash is paid for the expenses. Being machine purchased by check and installation expense paid by cash. Okay, let's move to the transaction number 2. Transaction number 2 says furniture of 3,000 purchased from Kaveri Furniture and carriage paid in cash rupees 50. Here they want to carriage is paid for that furniture. This carriage rupees 50 is paid for furniture. Now the thing is we have purchased furniture of rupees 3,000, furniture of rupees 3,000, and 50 rupees we have paid for carriage. That means the total amount of furniture is rupees 3,050. Total amount of furniture is rupees 3,050. So furniture account will be debited with 3,050. Against that we have purchased this furniture from Kaveri Furniture. name of the person is given, name of the institution from where we are buying is given, but cash board is not mentioned. That means we have purchased furniture on credit. So second account will be affected, this Kaveri Furniture Mart. But how much? That Kaveri Furniture 3000 and 50 rupees the carriage is paid in cash. So 50 rupees cash goes out. So three accounts will be affected. Furniture account 3050, Kaveri Furniture Mart or Kaveri Furniture account 3000 and 50 rupees cash. The entry is furniture account debit 3050, 3000 for furniture and 50 for carriage. And to Kaveri Furniture Mart 3000 because we purchased this furniture from Kaveri Furniture on credit, right? And to cash account 50 because cash rupees 50 is paid against the carriage, for carriage. 50 rupees cash is paid for carriage for that furniture. So this will be our entry. Narration will be being furniture purchased on credit and paid carriage for it in cash. 50 shares of Mahalakshmi Mill purchased at rupees 100 per share and brokerage rupees 20 paise per share paid by check. We have purchased 50 shares of Mahalakshmi Mill at a price of rupees 100. Also we have paid 20 paise brokerage per share. So first of all we will find out what is the total value of share. The total value of shares will be 5010. How come? 50 shares at a price of 100, total amount 5000, and 50 shares per share brokerage rupees 20 paise. So that will be total amount 10. So here the total value of shares will be 5010. So here this is not asset but this is investment. In investment also, if you are buying any investment and you are paying any expense for that, that expense will be added to the cost of investment. So this brokerage will not be separately recorded, it is added to the cost of investment. Investment are 5000 and plus 10 is the brokerage. So total value of share will be 5010. Now it's an investment, asset created. Asset created, investment, it is one kind of asset. So it will be debited. You may call it like investment comes in, right? Means investment created. And what else? Payment is done through check. So bank balance decreases, or you may say bank is the giver. Both the case, bank account has to be credited. So our entry will be investment in shares of Mahalakshmi Mill debit to bank account. Here it is, investment in share of Mahalakshmi Mill debit 5010 to bank account 5010 being share of Mahalakshmi purchase and brokerage paid in cash. Okay, let's move to transaction number 4. So narration being share of Mahalakshmi purchase and brokerage paid for it. Both the amount will be paid through check. One check will be given, that will be of 5010 including the amount of brokerage. Okay, let's move to transaction number 4. Transaction number 4 says for furniture of 5000 goods given of rupees 4000. For furniture of 5000 goods given is of rupees 4000. Earlier also we have seen this kind of transaction. What is here? It is something is purchased against goods. So when something is purchased against goods, that thing comes in, that is debited. Here what is coming in? That is furniture. Now goods going out, but it is not a sale, and we know goods going out other than sales will be credited to purchase account. So here two accounts will be affected, furniture account and that goods account. Goods account means purchase account. Any goods going out other than sales will be credited to purchase account. This is the rule you have to keep in mind. Any goods going out other than sales will be credited to what? Purchase account. So the entry will be furniture account debit to purchase account being furniture purchase against goods, and the amount will be 4000. Amount, always we have to consider the amount of goods, not of the thing which is coming in. Here furniture is of 5,000 which is coming in, we have to ignore. We have to consider the amount of goods. How much goods is going out? 4,000. So 4,000 the entry will be done. Okay, let's move to the transaction number 5. An old machine of rupees 6,000 sold for rupees 5,000. Old machine of rupees 6,000 sold for rupees 5,000. Now this is a sale of machine. This is what? A sale of machine. This is not a normal event. This is not the normal transaction. These are not day-to-day transaction. Day-to-day transaction are purchase of goods, sale of goods, paying expense, etc. Here we are selling goods. Here we are selling machinery. So on sale of machinery, if there is any profit or any loss will be separately recorded in the transaction. Here the machinery of 6,000 is paid for rupees 5,000. There is a loss of 1,000 which we will have to record. Now what will be the transaction? What will be the entry? Here 5,000 comes in. Machinery is sold for 5,000, no? So 5,000 comes in, cash account will affect by 5,000. What else? Machine account will be affected by 6,000 because machine is going out, and machine amount, machine price, machine cost, book value is how much? 6,000. And one account, another will be affected, that is loss on sale of machine. How much loss is there? 1,000. Machinery's value is 6,000 and it is sold for 5,000. There is a loss of 1,000. Now loss, being a loss, it will be debited. We know according to nominal account rule, debit all expenses and losses. So cash comes in, 5,000 cash account will be debited. Loss on sale of machinery account 1,000 will be debited, and 6,000 machinery is going out. So machinery will be credited. This will be the entry. Cash account debit 5,000, loss on sale of machine account debit 1,000 to machine account 6,000, being an old machine of rupees 6,000 sold for rupees 5,000. Let's move to the next transaction, which is the last one for the sum. Land purchase rupees 50,000 and incurred 2,000 for documentation and legal charges. Payment is made in cash. Purchasing a land of rupees 50,000 and rupees 2,000, we are paying for what? For documentation and legal charges. Again, land is an asset and any expenditure done for the same will be added to the cost of asset. So we will assume that we are buying a land of how much? 52,000, and entire payment is done through cash. It is mentioned. So 52,000 land comes in and cash goes out. Land comes in, so land account debited, cash goes out, so cash account credited. The entry will be land account debit 52,000 to cash account 52,000, being land purchase and paid for document and legal charges. How much? 52,000. Here our sum number 10 comes to an end. We will make the total, and when we will do the total, it is 72,560. 72560. In the next video we will be doing sum number 11. Thank you.